In today's episode, we are going to build, quite by accident, a fully automated, fully AFK-able, ginormous villager trading hall for infinite emeralds, infinite quartz, infinite glass. And we will also use said quartz and glass to create some fantastic walkway around our giant bird guardian statue, enclosing an amazing looking rainbow prism crystal. Welcome back to the iCraft SMP server, where last time we built this fantastic looking guardian statue. Fantastic looking from one side. Let's not talk about the backside of it too much, it's a work in progress. But we also did all of this. I can't believe I just did that. I never said I was smart, okay? How in the world am I now gonna get down there though? Help? I did have spare elytra somewhere, but I think I had them on me actually. Very smart. Then we do it the old-fashioned way, with a bucket of water. Gotta hurry a little bit, else our stuff will despawn. This is fine, don't worry about it. Ah! It's not fine. Dang it! I should focus more on playing the damn game and not what camera angle I'm using. If we are lucky, the water is still there. Run, 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 jump, don't look back. Yes, there's the water, now just hit it. Okay, everything is good. Death count went up to 14. Gotta live with it. Also, Enderman. How did he get it in there? That's what she said. Yeah. In case you don't know what this is our current project, the crazy infinity fog mana pool. Let me show you. This thing will be the center of magic of the Elvish Kingdom, and it is one of the things we'll be working on today, hopefully finishing it. For that though, we need a ton of sand, which is okay. I just gotta go and grab it, smelt it into glass, get a lot more colors, and then place everything. To get to this point, which is about halfway done, it took me 10 hours. So yeah, this project will eat up my sanity, most likely. Also Enderman. But another thing that we really need is this walkway up here, which we also want to go around down here. Well, not this walkway up there, but we want a second one enclosing this circle here so that it all feels connected, and we want them out of quartz. Yeah, I haven't finished this guy. And getting quartz is okay, but also quite painful in many ways. So I think the first thing we want to do today is not work on this guy, not work on that guy. I don't learn from my mistakes, do I? But work on our economy, by which I mean start making a villager breeder so that we can get stonemasons, which we then can use to trade for quartz, which will make this entire build so much easier. And by now I decided that I want the palace that we will build onto this cliffside here also made out of quartz. So yeah, we need quartz, a lot of it. Building villager breeders is rather easy by now. All I need is to decide where I actually want it. So let me break this guy, which should open up our beacon. Yep, there we go. Now we can dig, so all we need is a place to dig, and we have this guy right there, which doesn't really have a purpose just yet. So I thought, why not? Oh wait, let's activate the beacon first. Why else do we have it? Haste to activate. And let's start digging this guy out. Alrighty, I think we might have enough space. This is so fast. Made it though. Yeah, this might be enough space. I think I have to move this wall back a little bit, but we're actually out of beacon range back here, so yeah, I'll do that. Let's just get started though with the farm. It is such a simple design, I absolutely love it. Watch the tutorial by Mysticat. I will link it down in the video description below. So first we have to come up with a center point, which may as well be right there. From that one we go 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this would be our first water block, and then we start planning out a farm. Put a composter on top of this, and this should all be irrigated farmland now. Let's make 3 more of these. Put in some light so no badness spawns. And put up some glass so the villagers actually stay in their workplace. Will I regret using cyan here? Maybe, because I need a lot of it still. Okay, the basic farm setup is done. Now in theory, all we need is some villagers, 1 in each of these whole work areas, let's not call them holding cells, and then 2 in the very center here who will do the breeding. The more I talk about it, the more horrible this sounds. But while we are at it and it is nighttime, I thought we may as well fly around, look around, because I don't have any villagers. So I thought, let's look and see if we are maybe lucky and we can find a zombie villager.
2 hours later.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Don't panic, don't panic. Where is he? Where? There he is. There he is, my first guy. Okay, come here. Yes. Creepers, go away. Keep a steady hand. This is dangerous. What's attacking me? It's a spider. That's okay. Die, spider. Die. There's a skelly behind him. Very dangerous. Very don't shoot the guy. Whatever you do, don't shoot. Okay, now we just gotta wall him in. Okay, come here. Come here. Good stuff. No, not you. I am too scared of using the sword right now. This worked. Okay, he is in there. Now give him some light. Block him up, name him, don't forget to name him. Who will you be? You will be Vilma. There you go. Our very soon first villager is in there. It is getting daytime again. Oh, alrighty, so I guess we only found 1 this night. I don't think I have ever done this actually. Okay, weakness. Golden apple, and it's working. Wilma is being transformed. This will be great. The start of our actual village. I love it. Vilma loves it too. She's shaking because she's so excited. I really hope. Are you okay, Vilma? An entire night has passed, so I'm pretty sure that Vilma is no longer a zombified villager, but a regular villager. Vilma! Yeah, look at Vilma. How are you doing? So. I need a few more rails. And then we can try to... You're actually standing in the perfect spot there. Yes! Vilma, you are super cooperative. Vilma is just so happy and eager to finally get into her own village. Go, Vilma. Go! To infinity and beyond! Well, not really. Okay, rails are all the way connected. Let's give her the final push. Just over this hill, Vilma, and then everything will go... No. The final push. Just over this hill, Vilma, and then everything will... Yes! There you go! She's a bit confused looking. She's like, I'm not sure what I signed up for there. What is happening on? Oh my goodness! Don't worry, Vilma. It's gonna be fine. I really thought that would be enough momentum to carry her all the way, but okay. Oh. Yeah, that explains it. Many more nights, 1 zombie villager, and a lot of hassle later. Let me help you to your luck. There you go. Barney and Vilma. We got them in there. Awesome. And now we should be able to make them very happy by giving them some food. And if we build everything correctly, then they should start making the babies. Here, be happy. Oh yeah. Oh, look at them. They're eager. Oh yeah. Oh, you want more? Oh, let me give you more. I don't know if they need a specific time of day in order to start doing, well, whatever they're doing. Do it. Do it. Are you doing it? Are you No, don't look at me. Look at Will. Look. Okay, maybe I'm a bit too close. Maybe they kind of want their privacy. Yeah, I would understand that. He's like, hey, you're still there. Yeah, have more food. Have loads of food. Look at this. Oh yeah. Oh, you're going crazy for this, are you not? Now have a torch. Is that not romantic? Nice torch, right? Romantic? No? I'm even gonna pretend to not be there. You don't see me. I'm behind this transparent glass. Okay, apparently that's good enough. Do I have to max out their food? Do I not? I could just leave them alone for a bit. Or I could stand right next to them and they start making babies. Yes, it's working! Hi! Yeah, you didn't see me there and then now here I am. Awkward. Let me fly out of here. But that means this is working. Amazing, now I can close everything off. We just have to wait until they make some more babies. Then we wait until these babies grow up, and then these babies will be our first farmers. They will constantly tend to those fields here, tossing carrots in there. When they're hungry, they will take them, and when not, we can go down below, where we have this little chest that will... Their first baby is here already!
Life, finds a way.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, carrots will land here, but hey, we have our first guy or girl. Amazing! That means that I can now actually start working on our bird statue. I wanted to have this guy finished first, this whole machine, this whole system, so that while I was working on the bird, these guys could go to town, literally found a town, and get me more villagers. Let me quickly clean up here and then we can jump into a time lapse maybe? I'm not even sure, let me see. Yes, a time lapse it is, but not the one that at least I would have expected at this point. We're not gonna work on the bird just yet. We are going to work on the villager trading hall. After digging for a little bit and starting with a very simple, very basic design, I quickly realized that it is too simple, too basic. We need something way larger and way more technically sophisticated. The end product I came up with is in the title of the video, a fully afk-able, fully automated as far as possible in the game, perfectly working villager trading hall for infinite emeralds, therefore infinite quartz, infinite glass, infinite pretty much all the building blocks we ever gonna need. So I will first show you how I built this. Took me quite a while because I went crazy with the size of this thing, but it is necessary. And after building it, I will show you how it actually works in a Redstone test world. So let's lean back and just enjoy the time lapse. I went with stone bricks for the main design, mostly because it is one of the blocks I traded with all the stonemasons in order to level them, so we can get quartz from them. But I also thought it looked cool, especially with the new textures. Well, they aren't that new anymore. And since placing the bricks is pretty much the final step of the build here, all that was left to do after that was actually bring our villagers into the system. Then it was just a simple matter of mirroring the entire thing to the other side and building a crazy complicated looking machine in the center of the room that I will explain to you in the Redstone testing world. So these are the things we'll be looking at, minus the pillar. These are all the things I came up with in order to build an as much automated as possible villager trading hall. What are the criteria for that, you might ask? And I am glad you do so. Number 1, we want to be able to easily store and separate our villagers by profession. Number 2, we want an automated method to turn villagers into zombie villagers and then cure them, as automated as it can possibly get. Number 3, make sure we never have too many villagers. This is it's a bit gruesome. So I came up with a bunch of different ways of doing this. I'm sure other people have built similar, if not the exact same things before. It's Minecraft in 2021 after all. But I set myself the challenge of figuring this out by myself, and I did, and I'm very, happy with it. Let me show you. This is my first take on a villager holding area. Let's not call them cells. And the design we will mostly use in our world here. We have our track for the villagers in their minecarts right here. We will keep the villagers in minecarts at all times. And currently the track leads into this holding area right there. Down there you see a power rail. This powered rail is looked at by an observer. So as soon as a minecart lands right there, this observer detects it, sends a signal to this, to this, to this, to this, into the piston, which will quick fire, retracting this block. This means this entire signal here turns off, which means this torch will turn on, which will then turn this junction, so that the first card goes in there, then gets detected, then this will swip, so the second card will be on this way. It's a lot easier if I just show you. It goes very quickly. There you saw it happening. I built a glass version where we can see it better in a second. Where this works fine, the downsides of it are pretty obvious. We need a lot of observers, these are expensive, and we do need them because my plan was to have a zombie walking back here, walking back there, zombie walking back here, and whenever I want a villager zombie fight, I can hit this flip, switch right in front of him. Then the zombie can reach him, and he's zombifying our villager. There you go. Then we can retract the switch, zombie goes down, and as long as he's down there, he cannot reach the villagers up there. Because of the zombie having been able to walk there, we had to build this entire contraption, make this very bulky, and it has a lot of disadvantages. Main one being, this guy is now zombified, but if I want to cure him, I have to manually go and get me a splash potion of weakness, then hit him with a golden apple, and I have to do this for every villager that I want to cure. Not ideal. So if we get rid of the idea of the zombie moving around and instead we think of moving the villagers to the zombie and then back, which is totally possible with this design, because as soon as this card leaves, this guy just switched again and the junction will point into this. So the next minecart will go into the first junction again. So here I built the entire thing out of glass in a simplified version without the zombie lane right here. Instead we can just drop our villagers who will sit on this block once again, detected by the observer. Then we have our piston down here, so we only need 2 observers, way more easy. And if we want to zombify them, we just push them. They fall onto this track and go to wherever we want to zombify them. This is made out of glass, so it is very easy to show you what's happening. There you go, card goes down, junction switched. Let me show you again, next card goes there, up. It doesn't have anything in it, so it's a bit too slow. But I promise you, it's working. The not so ideal part is how we get the villagers out of there. I cannot use any redstone really, because we have redstone on the powered track there already. So what I think we will do is just this, 2 trapdoors. Now I can jump in here and push the villager, and he will be on his merry way towards a zombie, where he will be zombified. How do we automate this, you might ask? And that was actually a bit of a tricky question. We could use timers, but zombies aren't very reliable in when they will hit the villager, and even if you give them the best enchanted axe and it takes them only 1 hit to zombify the villager, it can still take quite some time for this guy to make up his mind and actually swing his axe. So we needed a system that is totally independent of time, and this is actually very possible because you see right here, a villager in a minecart is standing up. A zombie villager in a minecart is chill, he's sitting down. So if we check the hitboxes of these guys, you clearly see this is the top hitbox of the zombie villager, this is the top hitbox of the villager. They are different, and we can detect that with tripwire. The central tripwire lane is detecting the villager right there. The zombie villager is not being detected. I can show you by hitting this guy. There you go. Nothing is detected with the zombie villager in the center, but the villager once again, there you go, detected. So if we throw all of these ideas together, we can get the zombie disappeared once again. Of course we want to give him a name tag or something in our real world. So this is the system right here. Villager will drop here, will be stuck on this unpowered track inside of the zombie who will zombify him. With the villager coming in, this will detect him, and as long as he is a villager, this will be powered on. Once he becomes a zombie villager though, this will power down. This is a falling edge detector, so we will get a pulse whenever this turns from on to off. This pulse will run a very short timer right here, for the duration of which we will power this track. So as soon as our villager is turned into a zombie villager, he will be sent off towards the next part of our machine. Talking is one thing, let me show you. It works really well. I'm super happy with this. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. It's for science, okay? Here you go. And he's sent off to the next station. We gotta be a bit quick here because... Did you see it? Did you spot it? He has already been hit with weakness. We use the same thing again, tripwire detects him, then we dispense a splash potion of weakness. So all we have to do with this entire contraption is stand here, give him a golden apple, and once he has it, click this, and he's fine there. I promise, kind of. Maybe? This entire contraption is an auto brewer who will constantly keep this dispenser filled with splash potion of weakness as long as we provide the ingredients for it. I did not come up with it. It is a design by OceanPheonix. I will link it down below, but I did build the addition of the dispenser here, who will automatically detect once he is empty, and then he will kickstart the machine again. Because of all of these hoppers fill up, the machine in theory won't start again. You have to do that manually, but with this little addition of a circuit, it is still automated. I really hope I didn't fry your brains with all of this redstone madness. It's not too complicated, is it? Let's stop talking about it and let me show it to you on the iCraft server. And with that, we should be on the finish line with this amazing and very surprising project. I honestly had no idea that this is where this video would take us. I'm at Mikey's blaze farm, by the way, because we needed a bunch of blaze rod, which is slowly trickling in here, but don't worry, I already have a lot and there's more in this shulker box as well. We need this is a carrot. We need the blaze powder for our brewing stand, of course, which we need to cure our villagers. But let me show you the system in all its glory. Look at it. I honestly had no idea we'd end up with something like this today. And by today I mean over the course of the last week, obviously. This took me a while again. But if it all works, it will be so incredibly worth it. It would mean infinite and free supply of quartz. Yeah, this, what was that? I thought this was a creeper. It's a pistol. Silly goose. Yeah, as you can see, the quartz, I already used it generously. This looks very much like a crazy science lab. I will talk you through this one step at a time. Up there we have the villager breeder. You saw it briefly and I explained it earlier. Villagers drop down there. Here we have a machine that detects, as we saw in the testing world, how many villagers there are. And once there are enough of them, we close this up and it rains down lava, which is... there really is no good way of putting it. This is horrible, but it's the only thing I came up with. Else we overflow with villagers and they glitch out, and then we have them all over the place, and then we have to sort villager. It's either solution here is horrible. On the other side I trapped an iron golem, which on one side looks cool. He looks so confused about his whereabouts. How exactly did I get here? Deal with it, buddy. You're gonna be there for a long time. But not only is he decorative, he also prevents other iron golems from spawning. This farm will spawn golems unless it sees one in the vicinity, so this guy serves two purposes. He is decorative, I guess. And he prevents more of his kind to spawn anywhere where I don't want them. Then we of course have all our villagers in their individual holding den. We can trade with them, we can send them on their merry way. A tiny change I did, I have stairs here now, because if I stand here, align my cursor with this white line, then I'm at the perfect angle to click the trapdoor behind here. We actually need a trapdoor down below there, not up there, in order to keep the villagers from randomly glitching out, getting into the system again. Oh, here you can see it really well actually. So yeah, that's a quick change I had to make. Other than that, it's pretty much the same system you saw in the test world. Here we have our zombification area. Villager will come in here, get zombified, will be sent on his merry way, where hopefully he will be detected here then as a zombie villager, will get shot with a potion of splash potion of weakness, English hard. And once that happens, he'll be sent up and he will wait right there for us to feed him a golden apple, which is one of the only things I still need. But let's make quite a bunch of blaze powder to fuel our auto brewer. And this is so cool, the indication system. As soon as I put blaze powder in here now, all the lamps should be on eventually once this is full. Oh no, I somehow locked this hopper. With this guy, of course. Let us quickly fix that, like so. Now things should go in. Yes, there we go. Should go into the brewing stand. Yes, they do. Which is primed already. I really love being able to see the entirety of this machine from up here. And it'll be even cooler once we see it in action and working. In order to make fermented spider ice, this was the only thing that is tricky because we need spider ice, sugar and mushroom, and I did not have a mushroom farm. So I did build an automated mushroom farm that should work while we are just here in the vicinity. It is in there. Look at how amazingly fantastic this works. It produced one mushroom. So after this catastrophic failure, I made a way less automated but way more efficient farm back here. Super simple. Mushroom gets planted down there. We flick this lever. Then bone meal gets I am out of bone meal. That was, yeah, let me destroy? Show you? How did I get the word destroy in my head there? Mushroom, grow. Oh, it didn't grow because we're out of bone. Imagine a mushroom growing here. Large mushroom, great demonstration. I break it with my eggs because eggs are good for breaking mushrooms. They drop down, water funnel in there, then mushroom. Yeah. Spider ice and sugar weren't really a problem because we do have an AFK witch farm where I just have to hang out and I get both of these ingredients. But now everything should be primed. Still not? Oh, you're just very, very slow. All these lights are on, which means all the ingredients are stocked up to the brim, so we can now enable this machine. And this will be the first big test of the entire Rube Goldberg machine setup that we have here. Because if this fails, pretty much everything has been for nothing. That's a bit over dramatic, but I do have to fix it, and I don't want to do that. I want it to work first try. How big are the chances for that though? Oh, thing is happening. Great English. Okay. Water bottle is in there, this is in there, gunpowder is in there, this will make a splash potion of water. Then we have to see the fermented spider eye as the next ingredient. If so, everything is looking very great. Yes. Okay, so the first batch will work already. Now the question is, will it keep doing this? And here we go. Give me, yes, gunpowder, water bottles. It is constantly brewing. And we detected that, ooh, I think I just fired one. Yeah, that wasn't the smartest thing in the world. I just wasted one. I feel so weak and so hasty at the same time. But this is working. It is constantly brewing now, which means we can test the system and send our first villager in. Let's not send one that... Oh! Golden apples. Do I even have apples? I really hope so. 8. That's better than nothing. 8 golden apples at the ready. Let's pick a villager. I want to go with a farmer, I guess, because if I could get these trades to be cheaper, we could trade the melons that the villagers are producing for us for a lot more, and they are producing quite well. So you will be our first lucky test subject. I am so excited for this. There he goes. He should now land in this canal right here. There he comes. There he comes. Not really sure what to expect. If I flick this lever, we have a bone indicating that we don't want this villager anymore. It's a very not so sophisticated way to get rid of them. I'm sorry, I really am. For this guy, we want to send him to the zombie. So we should see him pop up here. Perfect. He should get zombified. Perfect. He should get sent on his way. There he goes. Got hit. Did he get hit with the... Yes, he did. We heal him, and we send him on, and we say, okay, it's almost perfect, and we send him on. Okay, and we send him, and we send, and we send him. Yes, there, perfect. Now we should land right here again. Oh yeah, this will close automatically as soon as he arrives here, which he will. Will not? Where is he? Oh, I send him up. Oh, I still have this. I had to fix something with the villagers up there, and so I have the whole system set to... This will be a pain now. Follow the track, see where he is. Oh, I even have the hole open still. This is incredibly dangerous. Can I block this off just for the time being? Let's have him here until he is cured. Yeah, this is how I restocked and primed this entire system. Right here, I just dropped them in from the top, then I broke the minecart, and then they turned into farmers, seeing their thingy stations. What I had to do is place trapdoors down there in the entire row over the beds, else everything would glitch out eventually. Either the farmers would pick a bed down there and then end up in the middle, or one of these guys would not end up in the middle and be somewhere in the corners. So yeah, this is really important. They're talking. Having trapdoors all around there. But with the system working now, let's transform a few more farmers. Hey buddy, you wanna become a zombified villager right there? It's so cool being able to see the whole redstone machinery working from up here. Clonk. And you get sent up here. Oh, where I still haven't fixed that. Ouch. Oh. Okay, but now he should end up right here. Come on. Be good to me. Actually, he'll end up right here, which is no problem. If he ends up here, that is. Please. Oh, there he is. Yes. Perfect. I mean, come on. This is such a cool system. Absolutely not what we wanted to do today, but I am so very happy with it, with every aspect of it. So what I will do now is cure a bunch of villagers, especially librarians. These are looking very promising because they do sell me bookshelves and they buy back books. So if I can get bookshelves cheap enough and sell books expensive enough, the more he likes me, the better prices we will get. And I think maybe eventually we turn the bookshelves he sells us into books that we resell him and have infinite emeralds. Is what I hope is possible, at least. Many villages later. Guys, it works. It works so ridiculously well. I don't know what to tell you. It's insane. After curing some of these guys, carrots now sell for, some of them are still in the making, but carrots now sell for 1. I get 1 emerald for every carrot. So basically, I currently have a lot of emeralds. But wait, there is more. I can take my a lot of emeralds and multiply them indefinitely. I buy bookshelves, like so, break the bookshelves, get 2 to 3 books, and then I sell every book for 1 emerald. Wait, why do you take 2 for a bookshelf? You're cheaper. Okay, you know what that means for you. Goodbye, sir. See you in a minute. Don't worry, it's not gonna hurt much for too long. I'm sorry. I really am. I'm sorry. Sorry about that too. Have a golden apple. Nice shovel, by the way. This entire part right here, where we have them stop and sit for me to give them an apple, this is even optional. You could just have them continue on back in their holding cell, like the guy right behind me is, and then give them their apple there. But I like having them right here, one central spot, so I have one chest dedicated for my gold. And now look at my gold. I just spent time at the gold farm, 224 levels to be precise. But yeah, this system, it is so insanely cool. Need to refill my water bottles, but if they run low, we will see it. Everything is perfectly automated as it could be. We now have infinite emeralds. We now have infinite quartz. We have a lot of quartz already. We can get all kinds of food and blocks and resources. Like, look at all of this is basically free now. All of these things. And I even have, I didn't even try for it, but I have a mending villager. For 1 emerald, I get mending books. I could get 33 mending books right now for free. Literally for free. All it costs me is a bit of time running back and forth in between villagers. It's insane. I love it so very much. I love just standing here watching the machine work. I love watching these guys. I love changing them around. Like it's a bit like Pokemon. Like here, this guy needs more. Wait a sec, I think we have, oh no, we already cured the other guy. This is one important thing. You don't want to cure 2 people at once, else the system can get clogged. You could build a mechanism in there to prevent that, just as long as one is standing here, detect that with tripwire, then you have the other one back there. Don't let them bump into each other. But it's fine. I'm fine with this system already. It was meant to be a temporary solution anyways. And now it's a super sophisticated one, which is just crazy. So I'll just be here, trade with the villagers, get a bunch more quartz, and then we can do some more building. I'm looking forward to this. And oh, do we do some building. This walkway has been bothering me for 3 episodes now, I believe. I wanted to finish it for a long time, but we needed the quartz. It looks so good with the quartz. I mean, come on, you can't argue that. You might argue that in midst of all the snow, maybe a bit more contrast would have been nice, but wait for all the contrast. We'll go in with as much color as possible. It's gonna be grand. Not only do we want color though, we also want a detail, an intricate shape. So I tried to mimic the shape of the wings of the birds in a smaller scale. What you see here is over half an hour of work of me going back and forth and not being happy with the outcome over and over again. Eventually though, I quite by accident discovered a shape that I really like. It reminds me of a tribal very much, and if you ever see me, you know that I have a tribal tattoo and that I like tribals in general, so yeah, this is absolutely for me. We will have these guys as kind of archways guiding us through the upper walkway there. I really just wanted some sort of detail, and they have little suns inside of them, representing the sun that is shining through the wings of the bird, which won't be shining through there for much longer because of what we are about to build in the next step of this. But before said next step, it is time for the color. In the last video, I forgot the LGBTQ flag, showing my support for the LGBTQ community. I'm really sorry about that. So I thought, why not go with a rainbow flag design for the entire walkway? And oh my goodness, it looks so freaking fantastic. So fantastic, in fact, that it changed my entire plan for the centerpiece of this project. I wanted there to be a crystal. Yes, we still have the crystal. Yes, but now I wanted it to be a rainbow prism crystal. Sounds not too complicated, but oh boy, it was. This is 3 hours of work condensed into some sort of seconds. Because what starts out so easy with me building the shape out of one color, then going in, filling other colors in a spiral shape step by step, becomes very tricky in the end. While this looks great from one side, the other side is an absolute mess. And it took me about as long to match both sides together as it took me to build one side. I had to go back and forth, make one color wider, then shrink another, then change the shape of where one color was running, then change another. It doesn't matter how hard it was, because the end result is phenomenal. Oh my freaking goodness, it looks so incredibly fantastic. I am honestly so freaking stoked. It was a test, it was a try. I just thought, hey, why not go with a bunch of colors since we have a crazy amount of colors down there? Why not go for a rainbow prism effect? And it works so incredibly well. I have the biggest smile on my face. You can't, I'm pretty sure you can hear it. This is so, like, up close, nah. But if you look at it, if you look at the railing there, the rainbow railing, oh my goodness. If you look at the central crystal, oh my freaking goodness, especially when we are in motion, when we are flying, it looks so good. I cannot get enough of it. The bird, very cool. The tail is the tail is a bit weird still, but man, I am fine with it because all the rest that we did today, these tribal looking shapes, so cool. The little suns that represent the sun shining through the bird, which is kinda no longer a thing, I guess, because the crystal will be we can still, no, we can't even see the sunset anymore, and the crystal is there though, so I guess they represent the crystal now. It's a thing. I am so happy. None of this was planned, really. The idea for today was to continue building on this, which is definitely what we will do next time. But we built this crazy villager trading hall. The bird is now finished front and back. The walkway is done completely. And it also has some phenomenal details, as well as the central oh my goodness. Cannot live with this. I already started laying out the ring for the lower walkway. I don't think we will have that in actual circular shape, but this ring will help me define the shape, because as you can see there, the landscape comes out in several places, and I don't think it will look good to cut back the landscape. I did it right there, and yeah, no, I don't like this. I think we'll rather adjust this shape to match, and no idea what I was trying to say, to match the land in general. But that we will do next time. For today, we have achieved so incredibly much. I cannot tell you how pleased I am with this. Life is still very stressful, very hard, so achieving such amazing things like we have today, oh my goodness, makes me so very happy. These guys, they were a pain in the bum. There are so many things you have to worry about. Make sure that the bed is accessible. If there are carrots growing in front of the bed, these guys won't recognize these beds and they will try everything they can to get to the beds in the center, and eventually they will succeed, and once they do, everything is messed up. But with the setup like this, having the beds readily and easily available, and these guys, their beds being blocked up by lower half slabs, that's the word, yes. Everything works now. We produce so many carrots. We have so many emeralds. Let me just let me show you. It is a little bit ridiculous. And these are just the emeralds I already transferred. Yeah, there's more waiting for us. So much has been achieved. Like this entire thing we built today as well. I can't believe it. Such a productive, amazing episode. And what? What do you mean, my pants and my shoes and my oh, you noticed? Did you maybe also notice this guy down there with his fancy netherite armor? Yeah. I redid his redstone. I lowered it by 1 block because this observer will be pushed up 1 block, and it was so that it would be right here when this piston was extended, because everything was 1 block higher, so I couldn't have a block here, and that bothered me. So I lowered everything, and this guy managed to get a hit on me, or 2 or 3. He killed me. He got my stuff now. I kind of thought about getting it back, but he kind of earned it, don't you think? He's working hard down there. So yeah, this is my life currently. I have fancy golden pens. And that's it. Made myself another diamond sword, which is pretty decent. Got that from like we have all the enchantments in the world. These guys, villager trading, it's the best ever. On that very happy and successful note, I would say we are out for today. I really hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I did enjoy making it. This, I cannot get over it. I love it absolutely. Is it perfectly elvish? Maybe not so much. Is it incredibly beautiful? Yes, yes, and yes again. I love it. If you do as well, and if you want to help out the channel, you can hit the like button down below. And if you want to see more silly content like this, you can hit the subscribe button. This was your personal virus, and I hope I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys. As I said, life is sadly very hard at the moment, very demanding, very many things going on. This is why these videos are coming out rather slowly, way slower than I would like them to. And this is why I want to thank you even more for sticking to the very end. Thank you for everyone showing support and patience for the channel. I really appreciate it.